What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I wanted to go over a little something with you guys. Last year I did the WWE draft for 2018. Well guys, that amazing time is back. This Sunday I will be doing the 2019 draft to Raw and SmackDown. Now I'm going to be also listing, you can see NXT's right here. So I'm going to be listing the superstars that's going to be currently on NXT, including the new ones who are debuting soon. But there's no draft that goes with NXT. The draft only includes the main roster of Raw and SmackDown. NXT is just there to list the roster. THG, I'll also be doing another thing for THG as well, and listing the whole roster for that. For some reason my whole computer's messing up here. There we go. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Perfect. Alright, anyways. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm not doing the draft yet. I'm just showing you guys what it's looking like. This is what the draft looks like so far. Yes, Raw is going to be having a new logo. Let me know if you like it. If you don't, I can always change it later. But this is going to be the Raw logo for now that I'll be creating. I have not done anything with it yet, but I will be creating the new Raw logo. And then we have SmackDown and NXT. So that's the shows. This is going to be the list of the new roster and all the superstars who are on their new respective brands. And then this is the full roster. Alright, this is the full roster. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is for each name, let's say I was going to do... Who's on Raw? Let's say I was going to do Baron Blade, for instance. So Baron Blade is on Raw. Oh, I've got to hit all caps. Alright. So Baron Blade is on Raw. Alright. Now, when I go to the shows and I click on the superstar that I want, I haven't linked it yet to the list, but when I do, there will be a list right here that's going to show all the superstars that I listed on here. Now, when I click on that, it's not going to show what show they're currently on. It's a lot of superstars, guys. I have over 200 people on my universe mode. Okay, maybe even more. It is a lot to remember who's on actually SmackDown, who's on, who's on Raw. So, I will be underneath, or right beside both names, I'll be putting in parentheses what brand they're on to start with, right next to the name. That way, when I go to the list, I'll see who's on Raw and who's on SmackDown, and where they're going to end up. I will be doing a draft with every single superstar. Well, not every superstar, just superstars just going to be switching. So there'll be superstars that'll be switching from Raw to SmackDown, SmackDown to Raw, and I'll be listing the new superstars who's going to NXT, and etc. All that great stuff. The one thing about draft that the superstars really hate is sometimes the draft can actually break up tag teams. So for instance, let's take the Bullet Empire, for instance. The largest tag team faction and pretty much the most dominating one as well. Now, with Bullet Empire, they are half of them is on Raw, half of them is on SmackDown, and the reason why they decided to do that is so they can have each half destroy the crap out of each tag team division, out of the whole tag team division. They want to dominate the whole WWE. Now after this draft, they can all be on one show, and everyone from the other show will be completely safe. Or they can be all on the other show, or they can be split again. Now, here's the thing about the draft. If you do not get drafted to either Raw or SmackDown, you're most likely going to end up getting released from the WWE. But let's take, for instance, let's take a tag team of 2 people. Alright, so let's take the tag team of DIY, for instance. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. So if we were to take Johnny Gargano and we were to move into Raw and keep Tommaso on SmackDown, that breaks up the tag team. And that can happen, it has happened. So there could be tag teams that get broken up, there could be tag teams that get formed, and there could be tag teams that are safe and that just stay together. Like they both get moved to one show. So the draft is a very serious thing. It does end up breaking tag teams, putting tag teams together, having new champions on different shows. So the Universal Championship is on SmackDown, but if Hunter Haas moves to Raw, the Universal Championship will go back to Raw. It started out on Raw, and then last year, Hunter Haas got moved to SmackDown, and the Universal Championship came with it, because he was Universal Champion at the time, and yes, he is still the champion. I know it's been a while, but give me a break. So a year later, if he gets moved back to Raw, the Universal Championship goes with him. And then the WWE Champion, which is currently held by Darren Steele, if he moves from Raw to SmackDown, that championship is going to go to that show. So one of these shows, it could happen to where there is no world title on one of the shows, which could mess up, you know what I mean? It could mess up the whole thing. It could add a new championship to the show, whatever. So championships will get moved to different different shows or whatever. Superstars, here's the other exciting thing that people really look forward to in the Universe draft, is that people from NXT could actually move to the main roster. They can get called up, even if they are a champion on NXT. For the NXT champion, and for the North American champion, Velveteen Dream, he could move to Raw SmackDown. And he'll also be competing on NXT as North American champion until he loses it. Now, you can see why 205 Live is not on here. The reason why is because I'm taking a break from 205 Live. I don't have many people for it, not many people are liking it. So I'm going to kind of reinvent that show and make it a lot better. THG, there is no draft for THG. I'm hoping maybe to put a draft at some point, but there's really no point of doing a draft for THG right now. But superstars from THG can actually get drafted to Raw or SmackDown. So there will be a list of THG superstars on here as well, but no one can get drafted to THG, because the only way to actually even be on THG is being a graduate of Hunter Haas's wrestling school, HWA, Haas's Wrestling Academy. That's the only way. Once you graduate that, you go on to THG. So there is no draft to go to THG. You go to the school. But people from THG that's been on the show can actually move onto Raw or SmackDown. Now, like I said, the draft only includes the main roster, Raw and SmackDown, so you cannot get drafted to NXT, you cannot get drafted to THG, you cannot get drafted to 205 Live, because those are not promotions. Well, according to Vince McMahon's rules and how the WWE is nowadays, going from SmackDown to NXT actually is a promotion. But still, in my universe mode, I do a lot better than that old scumbag. So, NXT, you cannot get drafted to NXT. It is not a promotion. You get back sent to NXT, you pretty much suck. But that's pretty much the whole base game of this. So I have Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And then on this sheet right here, I have the full roster. All the superstars. Now this is the list of superstars that's currently on the shows as of right now as I'm speaking. So I will be going into my game either tomorrow or the next day, and I will be listing all the superstars from my game on each show. And that's going to make the list of the superstars that I can choose from. And the unassigned, this is the assigned and unassigned show, or the assigned and unassigned sheet. Excuse me, it is 12:20 a.m. So, this is all the superstars. This is going to be the list of all the superstars I can choose from. This is what's going to make the list for you to choose from, alright? All the superstars that I can choose from. On this side, it's going to be the list of all the superstars I have yet to assign. This one is going to be all the superstars I've assigned so far. So once I create this list, I will officially be able to start choosing between superstars. Last year, since I didn't really have a computer with me, last year I did it the classic way, a pen and a pencil. Or a paper and a pencil. Again, it is 12:20. A piece of paper and a pencil, and I wrote down who's going to be on each show. This year, I finally have something I can use as a system, which feels absolutely great and less boring, because I hate to write. Typing is a lot better. Even though it is slower, it is a lot better. Anyways, that's pretty much the whole breakdown for this. I will be doing the draft this Sunday. That's right, I said this Sunday will be the draft for 2K19. So look forward to that. We also have Raw and THG on Monday, SmackDown on Tuesday, NXT and NXT UK on Wednesday. And then our next pay-per-view is going to be in June, I don't have an exact day yet, but it is going to be in June, probably towards the middle to almost the end of June. But the next pay-per-view is the Money in the Bank. So, not this Monday, but next Monday, and even on SmackDown, I'm going to start the qualifying matches for who's going to be competing in the Money in the Bank ladder matches. There's going to be 3 Money in the Bank ladder matches. There's going to be one for the Universal Championship contract, one for the WWE contract, and then there's going to be one for the Women's Championship contract. Actually, sorry, that was last year's. This year I'm changing it up. This year, it's going to be 2 ladder matches, to make it a lot more simple. This year there's going to be a World Championship contract and a Women's Championship contract. 2 different ladder matches. The winners get to choose what world title they get to go for. They can only choose between the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. For the women's, they can only choose between the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship. They cannot choose the NXT Women's Championship. That is a demotion. I've had people ask me that. Can you choose the NXT Women's Championship? You can only choose the championship on the main roster. You can't choose the TSG World Heavyweight Championship. You can't choose the $1 Million Championship. You can't choose the NXT Championship, North American Championship, the Global Championship. You can only choose the Universal Championship or the WWE Championship. I cannot stress that enough. That is the rules for Money in the Bank. And once you win that championship, once you win the contract, you get to cash it in whenever you want to. And yes, that does include cashing it in the same exact night, which has happened before. There has been champions that has won the championship at Money in the Bank and lost it 2 minutes after. It has happened. It could happen again. It might not. We don't know. All we know is there's going to be 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. The winner of those matches will have contracts for a championship, which means that the champions have to watch their back at all freaking times. Because they can cash in if the champion is completely knocked out and almost dead. They can cash in when the champion is making a promo out to the ring, and they come out to the ring and they want to cash in and go face to face, which is the manlier way to do it, and that's cowardly way. Whatever they want to do, that's up to them. They can cash it in anywhere, anytime, whenever they want. That is why the champion, this is the hardest part of the champion's career. This is the hardest part of being a champion, is this time of year, when Money in the Bank rolls around. You have a target on your back with someone who has a contract. That someone has earned that contract by going into these qualifying matches, which is not going to start this Monday, tomorrow, it will start next Monday. There will be on Monday and on SmackDown. So it's going to be 6 superstars, obviously. And it's going to be 3 superstars from Raw and 3 superstars from SmackDown. I just did that to make it fair. Same with the women's. 3 women from Raw, 3 women from SmackDown will be competing in that one ladder match. We'll find out who wins. I don't know who's going to win. I don't even know who's in the Money in the Bank ladder match yet. I have not done my qualifying matches yet. There will be 3 qualifying matches. There's going to be 1 every single week, which leads up to Money in the Bank. So once we find out 6 superstars. Oh no, sorry, there's going to be 3 each week. Yeah, there's going to be 3 each week. Right? No, sorry, there's going to be 2 each week. My bad. There's going to be 2 each week. There's going to be 1 on Raw and 1 on SmackDown each week. Once you find out the superstars, and once you get all the superstars and the women qualified for the ladder matches, and you finally know what the ladder, or who's going to be the ladder match, Money in the Bank will be that Sunday. So it's going to lead all the way up to when the Money in the Bank happens. So that's 2, 4. So that's like 3 weeks, and usually it's 3 to 4 weeks for between each pay-per-view. So yeah, around that. It will either be the Sunday of or the Sunday after. We'll find out. I don't know. Anyways, back to the draft. I got to the draft to Money in the Bank. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, back to the draft. That's pretty much how the draft is going to work. I'm getting this thing set up already. All I gotta do is make the list. I'm gonna take this off for now, put that on later. All I gotta do is just make the list. But that's how my whole universe mode thing is gonna work, my draft. I'm gonna start doing it this way every year and try to come up with a better system, which I don't know if I'm going to, because this is actually a pretty epic system. But yeah, it's gonna take a while to get This is all going. This is going to stay blank. This is the sheet we're going to be using for the draft. There will be an arrow on each side all the way down. Alright, I have 200 slots. I have around 200 superstars. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. If there's a little more, I'll add a few slots here and there. But I have 200 slots already available. And then under each slot, beside each slot, there's going to be an arrow. And you click on that arrow, and it's going to have the list of all the superstars that I put on right here. And then once I assign each superstar, automatically there's going to be a list, or the superstar from this list is going to go to this list. And then this list is going to automatically be this list. So all and the assigned, or the all and the unassigned is completely going to be full of all the superstars. The assigned will only get filled as I'm assigning superstars, if that makes sense. I try to make that as simple as possible. But yeah, that's how this whole thing's going to work. Now, before anyone asks me, because I know people are going to ask me at this, people are going to ask me, why do you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when there's nothing that's going to be there? Well, the reason why is because there are 7 days in a week. For all of you guys that are aware, I did a full schedule, 7 days a week, because it does look better. I don't want to just add Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't want people thinking I'm dumb and think it's only 3 days in a week. So I just did a full-time schedule, just like that. But Raw and SmackDown is what I'm going to be choosing for the superstars, and then NXT I'm going to just fill out what the roster looks like for NXT, just so I can see myself how many superstars I have in NXT, because I need more. I need more NXT superstars. I need more THG superstars. If you guys want me to create yourselves in my universe mode, let me know. I've already done a couple. I've done about actually like 5 or 6 now. But go ahead and just let me know. Message me on Instagram. Don't message me on Twitter. Twitter sucks. I don't even use it. But message me on Instagram, and I will comment back. Just message me all the info. I'll put the info in an Instagram that you can copy and paste, and then just type in all that info. You know, like the height, the weight, the hometown, finisher, signature, whether he's a face or whether you want him to be a face or a heel to start with. He could change over time, but just let me know if you want him to be a face or a heel to start his universe mode off. They will start off in either NXT or THG. You guys get to choose. But it can't be Raw or SmackDown. I have literally 70 superstars on both shows. I think I have enough. But I need more superstars for NXT and for THG. So please give me a list of superstars. If you guys have superstars you want me to create, let me know. I'll create them. I'll put them on NXT or THG. You let me know what show they want to be on. Or NXT UK, because I do need NXT UK superstars as well. But you can only be on NXT UK if you're actually from the UK, which I do have some subscribers from the UK. So if you're from the UK and you want to be on my universe mode, let me know. I'll be happy to put you on NXT UK. So, with that being said, I think I have talked enough for tonight. And thank you all for watching. I will see you all on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Sunday for the draft. Thank you guys, and see you next time.